We are back with another episode of Brabus, and this time, as you guys can see, we're not filming it from Brabus HQ, we're on the road, and this time that is Lisbon in Portugal. We are here because we are filming a new product in a new collaboration, although is it new? It's new and old, it's both. Because on one hand, we've been doing this, we've been working this collaboration for 20 years, and on the other hand, it's a completely new platform, it's new cars, it's new tech, and it's super exciting. Of course, I'm talking about the Brabus X Smart collaboration. I have the first car of that collaboration with me right here. It is the new #1 Brabus version of the brand new Smart SUV. Yes, that's right, the Brabus and Smart history continues. And we're taking it to the next level by bringing a B-segment electric, fully electric SUV to the market. In a Brabus version, it's the most powerful Smart that we have ever done. It's the most roomy and the most spacious Smart that we've ever built. And of course, it is happening in a completely new collaboration between Brabus and Smart. So I think we can call it Smart X Brabus, Brabus X Smart 2.0. Something fresh, something completely new, something we haven't done before. And I'll show you what exactly it is right now. First of all, when you look at the car, what you can see immediately is the color scheme. It is what we call atom gray, such as on the hood here, and radiant red, as you can see on the roof, or for example, the mirror caps, and in many details on the exterior. There is red details running all around the car, and of course there is elements that define this Brabus-sized version of the Smart SUV, the #1. And you'll see them in the front, you'll see them on the side, and you'll see them on the back, and I'll walk you through one by one. The first thing, of course, noticeable in the front is the front spoiler with the red lining and the front grille. That's also, I don't know if you guys can see this actually, that's got like red inserts. So the grille is actually red from the inside, which I think is a very, very nice detail. And it's something taken straight over from some of the earlier previous versions that we've done, based on the 4.2 a few years. Do you remember what name that was? We had the black and red grille, was it Urban Lava, I think? Urban Lava. It was the Urban Lava edition, so that's a nice detail. That's got a bit of design history. You've got the front air curtain, which is a nice design element right here. It makes the car a lot more sporty. And then, of course, the first thing you see is the red roof on the side. And you know that I love to talk about wheels because it's the first thing that makes a car look the way it does. There's 19-inch wheels all around the car in what we call the dynamo design, with the red brake calipers matching the rest of the exterior. The red lining that we've seen on the front going all the way, leading all the way to the back on this side rocker. Also in the rear, we'll find the same red lining and a few Brabus-specific sportive elements that make the car pop out and stand out, such as the diffuser in the back, and of course the red roof spoiler that, you know, kind of curves down from the roof. But of course, the most important thing that everybody will want to know is power, drivability, drivetrain. So let's talk about it. It is the biggest Smart ever, but it's also the most powerful Smart ever. The car has more than 400 horsepower of power output, or speaking in electric car terms, 315 kilowatts of power output. And when you have it in Brabus mode, of course, it's clarifying, the Brabus version is the top line as it's always been in the past 20 years. Again, the Brabus version, the #1 Brabus, is the top line vehicle in the lineup. And there is, of course, the several other Smart lines, but this one's going to be the top line. And it has a special Brabus mode. When you activate it, it does three things. It accelerates from 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. It makes the steering a bit sportier and more direct, and it gives you a specific Brabus sound effect, which is of course simulated because again, this is a fully battery electric car, but still it's something that I think is pretty cool.
What is so special about the battery in this car and how can you charge it?
Exactly, yes, it performs well, but of course we also need to charge it. It's got a 66 kilowatt battery and you can charge it from 10 to 80% in roughly 30 minutes when you've got it on a supercharger. So that should not really be a problem. But what would a Brabus size Smart be without a proper interior to match? So guys, let's have a look inside. The first thing that you notice is the door handles pop out. Just like on many other modern car models, they are fully integrated into the body for efficiency reasons because it lowers the drag coefficient, and they come out once you open the car. And I like that they actually have this little red accent on the door handles that again underlines the character of the car. And the first thing that comes to mind when you look inside, this being a Smart, is pretty basic, but it has 4 seats. Actually, technically it has 5 seats because you have a seatbelt in the middle as well. Might be standard, but I think it's cool to mention because we've been dealing with 2-seater Smart cars for the last 20 years, of course, apart from the 4.4. And we see the same color pattern, typical Brabus color pattern that we have outside of the car, also translates to inside of the car. So there is gray tones, black tones, red contrast stitching. We have a beautiful red seat belt. There's nice red details, and of course a beautiful Brabus logo on the headrests. We have a Brabus specific sports steering wheel, and overall it is a super nice interior that feels very exclusive and premium for a car in this segment. Lots of surfaces that when you know the Smart brand and you've been working with it or you've been driving a Smart, immediately remind you that you're sitting in a Smart. That, I have to say, is one of the coolest aspects for me in this project, that it's a car that is completely new, and yet when you look at it, when you sit inside it, when you drive it, you immediately recognize that it is a Smart. But somehow it's grown up. Overall, I have to say, it wasn't easy to do this during the pandemic. But the outcome, I think, is phenomenal. It's been a cool project. It's a very cool car, and I think it's the start to reinventing urban mobility 2.0. You know, we've done it again with the first Smart cars from 2000, 2001, 2002, and now we're again entering into a new phase of mobility with Brabus and Smart together. And I am super excited about the things we can do on that platform. So. There's going to be lots more information on Instagram, on YouTube, and also on our website. If you want to know more about the car, check it out. And of course, as always, in terms of world premieres, we're going to be doing a Q&A, so drop your questions in the comments, send me a DM, send me a mail, whatever. You're going to reach me on all the channels, and then you'll see me in the next video.